Hello everyone, this is Scarzig and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're going to go ahead and make our next expedition into the ruins here with the new Crusaders that we just picked up off of the wagon. I did find out that, as it turns out, I accidentally unequipped these skills while I was looking at the Plague Doctor's stats, I guess, last episode, and that's why I wasn't able to use them in the dungeon. Fortunately, it turns out that Emboldening Vapors was the only skill that we needed, and things ended up for the best. But this is a really interesting Crusader that we picked up. I was a bit worried that we had gotten such a similar party, because you don't want to have too many of the same class, right? You want to have a good mixture so you have, some versatility to deal with the dungeons. But this guy has plus 10% damage to range skills, and then he has this skill called Holy Lance. Oh wait, that's a melee skill. Never mind. I thought that it was going to be like absolutely ridiculous. So scratch that. Holy Lance is still pretty cool though, because we can put him in the back, and then he can hit lines 3 and 4, which is something that our party kind of had trouble with when we went in last time. So I thought that was going to be some cool synergy, but no, turns out that that's just that counts as a melee skill. But we have our other Crusader that we are just going to put in the first slot over Renaud, because he does have Kleptomaniac, and I don't want him to take any items. I've already decided to go on this quest because it's going to give us a pretty decent Vestal item, hopefully. If anything, we'll be able to sell it. And this is our lineup, so let's provision. This quest involves camping. Oh, it's a long quest. I think we can manage. We'll make sure to bring plenty of food. 8 was the base amount of food, so maybe 16 food is best. And either way, we're going to go through it. So we'll bring some keys, and we're going to bring a bunch of torches. They wanted us to bring, what was it, 4 torches and 8 food last time, and we ran out of torches. So we'll bring 10. Because we're going to be burning through the torches, it'll open up inventory space anyway. And because we have fresh recruits in our party, I think it is better to be a bit safer. We'll bring a couple shovels. We'll bring 3 shovels just because I'm kind of in the mood to be safer. Do I want to bring 3 keys enough? I suppose we'll bring 4 keys. I know that I'm over provisioned for sure, but again, just playing it a bit safe here until I get a bit of more of a feel for the game. Let's hop in. You saw in the top corner here, it says it's a medium quest, and it's apprentice level 1, and a couple of our guys are level 0. It's not too big a deal, but
the fiends must be driven back. And what
let's
better place to begin than the seat of our noble
and we have to
pride.
complete 100% of room battles. This Altar of Light. A small holy altar seems out of place against the backdrop of corruption. Okay, let's use holy water on it. Buried favor from the gods. Plus 30% damage until we camp. Okay, now we're talking. A trap? Oh, fuck. Oh, we missed. Nice. Lucky, lucky. You can only see the traps if you get a scouting roll. And one of our guys, I think, actually has increased chance of getting a scouting roll when you're in the ruins. So hopefully it will work out for us on this longer mission. Yeah, so, oh yeah, we got skills now. We're going to stun the back line here so they skip their turns. And then it will allow us to clean up this front pretty easily. Because you've got plus 30% damage. Zealous Accusation is going to do the work on these front 2 guys. Hand of Light. I wanted this guy to be in the back so he can use Holy Lance. I thought it would be pretty hilarious. But he's pretty slow. But this will allow us again to get more damage into this back line. And what's also nice is Holy Lance is going to move him forward, so he automatically shuffles himself closer to the front. We'll use Plague Grenade, so then it poisons these back 2. And then we get another Hand of Light. Cool. That does bonus damage to undead. And as our second Crusader here shuffles himself forward, dodge? Man, that stinks. Hmm. I guess we'll just use Zealous Accusation to clear these out and bring him a bit forward. But see, he naturally shuffles himself towards the front while getting in some pretty decent attacks, and then the Vestal gets shuffled to the back. So, pretty decent party strategy. Double Crusader isn't that bad. I guess we'll do Judgment because it has a self-heal. Heals damage, and then the Vestal heals herself for 3. Nice. We got a lot of food. We don't really need to worry about taking too much damage. And I did decide on bringing that extra key, so hopefully we'll find a lot of treasure. And we gotta make sure we keep our torches up. I think you can hit the T button to light torches, so I'm gonna have to start doing that. Moving with the WASD keys here. Ooh, another holy idol. Oh no, that's the one that we already passed. I see. Never mind. I was about to say, we're gonna buff our Crusaders and then just do the work. Let's take this opportunity to actually reshuffle here. So that way we can get... You know what? I think what we'll do is shuffle that and then shuffle like that. So that way the Vestal will get shuffled towards the back a bit sooner. We only really need to get off one Holy Lance, hopefully, most of the time. This bookshelf full of old books. Let's have the Plague Doctor read the books. Volumes are dull and uninteresting. So sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen when you read the books. Ooh, bandits. Blanket fire. Ooh, he missed. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna do Emboldening Vapors, I think, actually. They only have one backline guy, so I'm not gonna get max value out of just doing the stun. Another, okay. My party dodging. That's what I'm talking about. Ugh, okay. Hand of Light, I guess, on this front guy. Crit. Nice. Things are looking really good for me, honestly. Zealous Accusation. Read! Then we can Holy Lance. Oh, he missed! Does this have, like, low base accuracy? I think it has, like, slightly decreased base accuracy, which is really unfortunate. Oh, man! Bleeding. So, we are going to Divine Grace. Well, Divine Grace heals between 3 and 5. So what we can do is just use Judgment to get the 3 heal for ourselves. And I think that brings us forward overall. Ooh, another crit. Jesus! Things are really going my way RNG-wise. Except these misses. Holy Lance, yeah, base accuracy is only 85. Well, so is there's regular melee attack, so it's about the same accuracy as a regular attack, but I'm just getting really unlucky.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And we can use the food for a little bit of heal. I think we'll do that just to top off. Next. Really hoping to start getting some scouting rolls. I think it's him that has... No, I think it's our other Crusader. Ruin Scavenger has 10% scouting chance in the ruins. Oh yeah, the bleeding lasts after battle trap. Aw, man.
Watch your step.
Sucks. I'm glad I brought the Vestal. What have we here? Oh yeah, she's got the Curious debuff, so she checks stuff automatically. Faded. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Okay. So that actually is pretty favorable for us. Make sure to light the torch there. Scouting chance. Perfect. So now hopefully we can see a few traps. Next room. No kleptomania, please. Thank you. Nice. Light another torch. Torch gives it the meter plus 25. Hunger. Oh, my mouse is acting up a little bit there. So we brought plenty of food, though. Yikes, what's going on here? Madman. Accusation. Oh, he does stress damage. And then Tempting Goblet does stress damage too. Our Plague Doctor is getting really stressed out, so we gotta try to nip that in the bud. So we're definitely gonna stun those guys in the back. And I think casting Holy Lance on the Madman is best. Bring him towards the front. We get a nice beefy hit on this back line. And I think we want to focus, instead of doing the Zealous Accusation, just focus on taking out this guy. They break out a stun, but we've managed to weaken their party severely. We're gonna heal the Plague Doctor. I was hoping for a crit so he'd get a bit of a stress heal, but the Blight will strike this guy in the beginning of his turn, so it should kill that Madman before he has a chance to do anything. So that's good for us.
Press this advantage.
This second Crusader doesn't have Zealous Accusation. Nice, one-shot him.
With impunity.
Yeah, I see. There's a little... There we go. There was a little hair inside my mouse's sensor, and that's what was making it jump like that. Take this opportunity to heal. On you. And I don't want to waste too much time because it'll stress out my party like it did before. Oh, what I should have done is had our other... Okay, oh, I see. You can cast that on everybody, so I gotta remember to have my Crusaders do the rallying cry to de-stress the Plague Doctor. But we're gonna end the fight. Ooh, move stone.
These nightmarish creatures can
Plus 20% move skill chance. Does that mean if I equip the move stone to this guy, he'll be a bit more accurate with the Holy Lance? What's this thing? Eldritch Altar, an altar dedicated to unholy abominations. Perhaps a great power lies within. If I use the holy water on it, that's probably a bad idea. Touch the altar. Oh, it got rid of her curiousness. Awesome. So she won't automatically check stuff. It worked out for us before, but it's definitely not something that we want to have happen all the time. Another holy altar. We do have one more holy water. Did that just give the buff, or did it de-stress? So I think we actually want the buff to go on him. Yeah, to get the buff. It doesn't de-stress. There's another type of holy altar that you can do that also like heals you and de-stresses you. It's like the holy fountain, I think it's called. Not just a standalone altar like that. You gotta remember to keep these torches lit.
The match is struck.
Ooh, big room here. Big fight. Awesome, we get the surprise. When your torch is full like this, you have a higher chance of surprise, which gives you the first strike. And so we'll take the opportunity to... I think Plague Grenade is actually correct, because the surprise acts like a pseudo-stun. Hit this dude in the front, I think, is our best bet. Hand of Light. Plus 15 damage versus Unholy. But, yeah, see, he counts as Unholy. Soften him up a little bit. Get the Holy Lance going. Nice! That buff is enormous. This is really going to let this party wreak havoc in this map. It's just going to be a matter of keeping our party topped off HP-wise. So I think I'm going to start having the Vestal just heal. And heal and heal. Oh man, yeah, this Crusader's getting like the crap beat out of him. Then we'll do blinding gas. Keep this guy in the back locked down. There we go. Damn. Okay. Really would like to get some heals off.
A death by inches.
And have him do Inspiring Cry on himself to fill up. And the Inspiring Cry does also reduce stress. I think we're going to cheese it a little bit here. Kind of keep our party topped off. When we camp, there's a little intermediary scene where your party can, you know, patch themselves up and heal and whatnot. So I think, unfortunately, we might have to camp. We're going to lose the buffs that we got. Miss? Damn. We're going to lose out on the buffs that we got from those idols. Those altars, I mean. Crit? Fuck. Fuck. And that's the other thing that happens if a battle goes on too long. That's just increasing the chance the enemy is going to crit you. Jesus, fuck.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Use the key on this. 16 food is 2 more hunger rolls. You also need food when you camp. Let's see. I like look. I see. Zoom out a little bit. I'm like halfway done with the dungeon. I think we are gonna camp because that'll allow us to heal hopefully and de-stress a bit before we move on to the next. Open up some inventory space as well. So let's open that up. Let's backtrack actually. Yeah, and so we'll camp in this room. You have to be in one of the main rooms. You can't do it in the hallway. Well, let's camp.
Circle in the dark.
Camping consists of 2 parts, meal phase and skill phase. During the meal phase, you can choose how much they eat, which determines recovery. Make sure you have enough food. And then you can use your skill phase, which spend rest points on different heroes for recuperation. So we're going to do a feast here to heal everybody and de-stress everybody. That costs 8 food, and it leaves us with 8 more, which is awesome. Alright, so camping skills. The Cure. Remove diseases from target. Heal 15% HP for a target. They actually got a really strong heal off of that repast. And then Encourage is 1 companion. You can't use it on yourself, can you? No. Oops. Anyway, he needed de-stress anyway, so that kind of works out. Wound care, heals, stand tall. 1 companion, minus 15 stress, removes mortality debuffs. Minus 20% stress for battles. What camping skills do you have? Zealous Vigil. Stealth. Prevents nighttime ambush, and it costs 4. I might cast that, because you can get ambushed while you're camping. Zealous Speech. All companions. Nice. Pep Talk. 1 companion, minus 15 stress. If I do that, then I can't do the nighttime vigil. But because everybody's gotten pretty good heals, I think we can do that to de-stress him a little bit. And then we can do leeches to heal you. And then we've got 1 point. Can we cast anything else? Nope. We have time for the Cure. Perfect. Then we rest. Oh, we don't get ambushed.
In radiance, may we find
Awesome.
victory.
let's move forward. We get minus 15 stress for the next 4 battles, which is really good. Damn, trap. He dodged it, though. That's what I'm talking about. Torch.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yeah, and we're almost done, so I think that... Oh god, the lock mechanism is trapped. He didn't bleed, though. It's because he's compulsive. Okay. Dang. At least nothing bad happened. My mouse is still jumping around. The little speck in there, maybe? Anyway, it's not that important. I just don't want to misclick. I think we'll do emboldening vapors. I forgot to swap them. It's probably best to still have the Vespel in the 3rd slot. That way she can start healing instantly. Actually, let's stun this guy in the back. Because my guys are pretty topped off. Full Zealous Accusation. I think we'll have my 2nd Crusader Inspiring Cry on the Plague Doctor. There we go. Keep that stress down. And now we can go on the offensive. Ah, damn.
Clarified in a single strike.
That's rough. Alright, so... we're going to stun this guy in the back. So we can just deal with these front 2 for now. Damn! I can't take my turn yet? Thank you for dodging. Jeez Louise. Stress heal. That's nice, I guess.
Decimated.
20 damage crit. That's what I like to see. I think I'm gonna cheese it. Get a little bit of healing. A little bit of healing. The Vestal can get a spell that heals like 1 or 2 to each party member as well. Watch this dude crit me, right, to punish me for delaying it. Ugh. Yeah, that pretty much undoes the healing that I was trying to do. Let me see. You're at 14 health and you're at 17. So we'll heal you. Bye. I guess we'll just keep casting the emboldening vapors. Damn. Another blanket fire. And you took 3, so that undid the heal that I did for you, pretty much. Really frustrating. Another crit. Thou art judged, bitch.
Success.
Damn.
Clearly in view.
Okay, so
Or is it merely...
we're going to heal ourselves a little bit with the food. We want to keep at least 4 in case we get a hunger roll. Because if you don't have enough food to feed everybody when you get a hunger roll, they take they actually take HP damage and stress damage. And there's the scouting coming through finally. Sucks that we weren't able to detect any traps with it, though.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Keep the torch going. An urn holds ashes of the departed. Don't you use a shovel on this? You have to use like the right item on these curios that you interact with. What sort of person defiles the dead? Aww. Guilty conscience. Bears the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagined. Or do you use holy water on the urn? Well, I'm out of holy water. That sucks. And it still spends the shovel, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this fight doesn't look too threatening. It's just they have the 2 stress-inducing guys. And again, they're wailing on my Plague Doctor. Yeah, we're gonna stun you. We don't want that to happen. Healing. We do 7 to 14, yeah, so we're gonna fight this guy. Yep, most efficient use of our damage there. It's obvious the skeleton with the sword and everything is gonna be more threatening than the one with the club. Cool. Hang in there, Plague Doctor. I know they're spilling wine on your favorite coat, but just don't get too stressed out by it.
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit, bitch. And since I can't fight these guys in the back, I guess we'll take the opportunity to inspire and cry here. We'll let the Vestal and the Blight do the work here. The rest of my party isn't that stressed out. I kind of want them to lay off the Plague Doctor. That Tempting Goblet actually kind of hurts. You can stun them and buy another round. They'll die when their turn comes around anyway. Nice flag. Let me pull this flag out of nowhere. You can do it, friend. That flag is so soothing. Thank you. Nice. And the Blight will finish them off. Bada boom, bada bing. Why not?
The slow death, unforeseen.
This survival guide. Plus 10% scouting chance. Plus 10% trap disarm chance. Cool. I'm gonna give you the scouting guide. Take the rest. And we got some food, so I think we'll take the opportunity. Eat some food. We're almost to the end of the dungeon, and we have enough. We did bring enough torches, so that's really good for us. I think when you camp, the firewood leaves a torch behind. Fighters? Oh god. And they're in the front row, so we're going to Emboldening Vapors our front Crusader so that he can Zealous Accusation. Dodge them webs. Fight. Man! No poison, no poison. Nice. I suppose we can take this opportunity to heal. Who do we want to heal? You have 22 out of 33. You have 24 out of 33. I need this guy's turn to come around. I guess we'll kill one. I guess you have to kill them quickly or else they'll start like poisoning your party and everything and probably really annoying to deal with.
This expedition
I think they have like some kind of like deadlier form of poison. It's like some kind of like unique spider poison that hurts more than normal. Yeah, nothing must be left undisturbed. Go ahead and check that box then. And find the treasure. In boxes and stuff like that, it doesn't matter who checks it. Oh, hunger roll. Nice. Nice. So we did save food. This is the last room, so let's eat this last bit of food. Who wants it? The Vestal, I think. Eat that last bit of food. That way, she has to spend less time healing herself, right? And this last fight actually isn't very threatening either. Man, that's stress damage, though. Stun them. Nice. Graveyard slash. 9 damage? Man, you could have one-shot him. I'm disappointed. We'll finish him off. One-shot him. There we go. Nice. Wow, Plague Doctor getting eternally picked on in that 4th row. I might have her swap places with the Vestal. Zealous Accusation, start working on these corpses, getting them out of the way. I could have also gone for the double war cry. rallying cry or whatever it's called to de-stress the plague doctor. Once we get back into town, the plague doctor is gonna have to go to the bar or something to de-stress, because having your person almost be afflicted at 100 like that is really risky. Ooh, crit. Extra stress heal, so that's pretty decent. That's good to see. And we got a heal. Plague Doctor is just getting completely wrecked. Bring these guys forward. Now my Crusaders can work on them. I don't want any, like, crazy critical strikes to happen. That's why I'm focusing on healing the Plague Doctor, even though this fight is pretty much won. Nice, got some really good treasure there. We're going to continue adventuring so that we can open up this chest. Turns out we did bring one too many keys, but that's okay.
If only treasure could staunch the
We need to
flow
make
of
room for this crest.
otherworldly corruption.
What don't we need? Value 15 gold. So we'll shift click to throw away the anti-venom, then take the crests. That is all the treasure.
More bones return to rest.
Whew. So double Crusader is actually pretty fun. Later on I stopped abusing the Holy Lance thing so that the Vestal was in a better spot to heal the party, right? If I had like 2 dedicated healers, then having the double Crusader might be pretty interesting in the long run. I don't know how much, I wish they would tell you like how much money you spent for supplying for the expedition, and then like you see your treasure overall so you can see your net gain. Obsessed with Sainthood. +5 dodge, which is really good. Manic for money. I hope that's not like Kleptomania where she steals gold for herself. Weapon Tinker, minus 20% weapon upgrade cost. Beast Slayer, cool. So all in all, pretty positive outcome for us. I'm really excited to see who shows up on the stagecoach. Severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Right, so I do want to get rid of Kleptomaniac so that doesn't become a severe negative quirk. Known cheat isn't that bad, it just means you can't gamble to relieve stress in the town. So let's see what who we got in the stagecoach. Another Vestal and an Occultist.
Pious and unrelenting.
And we unlock the Blacksmith so we can upgrade our heroes' weapons and armor. The busts and the heirlooms and stuff and the portraits that we were finding in the dungeons, you use those to upgrade the different locations around town so that you can have additional use from them. Did we get this? We need to unlock the sanitarium. This is the building that lets you remove the negative quirks from your party. And I think we'll mess around with the blacksmith a little bit more next episode and figure out what party and mission we want to run in the next episode. And I will see you then. Have a good one.